Now getting started with Git. Normally, Git stands for Global Information Tracker, but people simply call it as Git, and they do not call it as full global information track. You are tracking the information, you're tracking your source code. Normally it stands for that. What is Git? A distributed version control system. A distributed version control system. You can have versions of your code. You will see. Track changes in your code base over the time. You can see, okay, in our previous save, what are the things we did, and in the next save, what are the changes that we made, and we want to undo from this change to the previous change. You can track those changes. Let you work offline and sync with other when it is ready. So with code you work offline and you can then sync, then you can push it to the cloud so that other people can use it. That is a simple thing. Industry standard for modern software development. Now these days people are using Git. Installing Git for Visual Studio 22. So you need to install this. Download Git from Windows. You can just go to this link. You can go for Windows download installer. You can install Git with all the recommended options. You need not to change anything. You just say next, next, next. Should see Git got installed. How do you verify whether Git got installed or not? You can go to the command prompt of PowerShell and just say Git version. You'll get it. And configuring Visual Studio 2022. How do we configure that? Normally once you install it gets configured automatically, but we'll see the configuration. You go for tools, options, source control, then Git global settings, and you should see your username and email should match your GitHub. Ensure Git executable path is correct. So it will be normally set by default. So first of all, we'll see whether how to install this on our system. Normally, from this link, you can go to this link. So from here you can install Git for Windows 64, right? You can download this. So from here you can say next, 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 and you should see your Git got installed. And you can check that. I'll go to Visual Studio, or you can PowerShell command prompt directly. You can also look from here. Windows PowerShell. So here you can check. You can simply type git hyphen hyphen version 2.50.1. So we have this Git. This version is available. That is the latest version. So we have installed Git successfully. It means that. Now how do you configure on your Visual Studio? We'll see. I'll just create a new project. I'll start a console app. First app. The next. I'm getting a simple console app. .NET console app. Now what you can do? You can simply go to tools, options. Here you can see source control. I'll select on this source control. Current source control plugin is Git. Earlier we used to work with Visual Studio Team Foundation Server. I told you TFS, but now we are working with Git. Plugin selection, global settings, Git global settings. Here you should see the email address that you have here should be same as the email address with which we have logged into Visual Studio. You have logged into Visual Studio, is it not? manzoorthetrainer@outlook.com. Are you all with me? Have you understood this? Whatever the email address with which you have registered on your Visual Studio, it should match with the email address that you configure on Git global setting. Normally this will happen automatically. You need not to change or edit anything. So we are done with initial setup. You can also install from here, manage extensions. Like I have just browsed and downloaded that Git, and then I have run the setup, is it not? From here also you can just look for Git extension, but it is not required because we have already installed. Now we are done with initial setup.